Hi everyone. So this week, you know already that we're learning all about capacity. So capacity is how much liquid an object can hold. Well, today we're going to be doing a lot of work on reading measuring jugs, and we're also going to try and draw some measuring jugs into our copies and mark off a certain capacity in each one. So it's going to tell you that there's 250 milliliters in a jug, and you have to show that in your copy by drawing the jug, drawing a measure down the side of the jug, and then drawing the liquid inside. So let's practice reading measuring jugs. So this one says, the question is, how much liquid is in the jug? So the first thing we need to do is we need to look at the measure. You should always have this whenever you're drawing a measuring jug to show capacity. You should always have a like a scale. This is what that is called, a scale at the side. It's like a ruler, but it doesn't show centimeters and meters, it shows milliliters, because that is what we are measuring. Now you need to be careful because it's not always going to go up in five. So you can see this one is going 0, 5, 10, 15. It's not always going to do that, and we'll see that change as we go through this video. So this one is measuring. So we go up, here's 5, and we can see that this would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I looked here and I said, okay, what would be the next jump? I can see there's about 5 jumps between 5 and 10, so it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then this measuring jug measures 6 milliliters. So well done if you got that answer. This one then, we have the same scale on the sides going up in fives all the way up to 15 milliliters. So how much does this measure? How much liquid is here? So we have 0, 1, 2, 3 milliliters. Here we have another one. The scale is the same. So let's go up. We know this is 10, this kind of thicker line here. So 10, 11, 12. Right, this one is a little bit different. Have a look at it. If you need to pause the video, by the way, at any of these guys to guess your answer, you can do that. So this one is going up in fives again. We can see 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But it's obviously going higher because the last few only went 15. So we can see here, this big line is 15, this thicker line. And then we have 16 milliliters. What about this one? It's just under 5, so it will be 4. Excellent. Here we have another one. Same scale again, going up in fives, up as far as 30. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done if you got 8. This one, have a think about it, and then I'll count it. 1, 2, 3. That should be 3, shouldn't it not? Can anybody figure out why it's 6? Well done to some people who have figured this out. The scale has changed. So on the last one, we could see it was going up in fives, but this one, I wonder if anybody notice it from the very start. Well done if you did. But this one has actually changed, so we need to be really careful. This one is going up in tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that means that this is not going up in 1 milliliter each time. It's not going 1, 2, 3. We saw the answer a minute ago was 6 because it's going up in 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And the way we can figure that out is we can have a look at the scale and see what are the big steps, is what I like to call them. So a big step will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then we can have a look at like in between the big steps and see how many little steps they have. And I can see that they don't have enough, like you'd need 10 little lines to be going up in ones. So I'm going to try jumping up in twos and see if I can get from 10 to 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I did. So now I know they're going up in twos. So this is 0, 2, 4, 6. Let's have a look at the next one. Again, same scale. It's going up in 10. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And now let's count. We no, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. But have a look at that. You can see that the liquid is not actually on either of the lines. So it's between 48 or 38 and 40. So what would that be? 39. Well done for anybody who figured that one out. Next one. We have this is again between two lines. So let's count up and see what those two lines would be, and then we can figure out the answer. So 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So it's in between 26 and 28. So that would be 27. All right. Some people might have noticed straight away there is a change on our scale. So we're not going up in tens anymore. We're going up in 50s. Well done. So 0, 50, 100, 150. So that means that each of these little jumps are going to be 10, because I know that because I've figured it out in my head, because I counted from 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And if I kept going, I'd get up to 150, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So that's how you figure it out. You need to kind of guess it first and then see if your guess is right. So 50, 60, 70 milliliters is in this jug. How many milliliters is in this jug? It's the same scale, going up in 50s. So each little step here is going to be 10. So 10, 20 milliliters. And then again, we have one more with the same scale. So we're going up as far as 50, and then we can count on 60, 70, 80, 90. And that is all the examples I have for you today. So click on to the next few slides. There are two parts that I want you to do in Plan and Maths, one at the start of the capacity chapter and one at the end of the capacity chapter. And then I have one other little side for you with some that I have a screenshot from another book. So have a look at those and write your answers into your copy.